All right, so we just got done watching Sailor Moon Sailor Moon Season 2, Episode 40, right?
And this episode is called Sapphire Dies, Wise Man's Trap. So from the get-go, we were just waiting to see what would happen because you got no idea what the plot could be.
So it felt like there was a little bit left out between this episode and
Yeah,
the last episode.
when this episode starts, it is insane because we were complaining about the last one being like,
we're getting too cosmic.
We're done with the cosmic stuff. We don't want to do it. This episode, and it looks like Black Lady, aka Chibiusa, has disappeared. This episode just starts the first scene. All the sailors are back in Sailor Moon's living room, and they're getting served tea from Sailor Moon's mom. And it's just like we almost thought we'd missed an episode, and then it shows Sailor Moon like recalling the last episode in her fight with Black Lady. So clearly we didn't. We just have no idea how they came back. It didn't feel the need to describe that at all.
No, and like the thing I found most fascinating, and not to get too ahead of ourselves here, is that we have the Black Lady who's now canonically that's who Chibiusa. How many the amount of aliases these characters get? Like,
Chibiusa, Small Lady, Rabbit.
There's another
Usako.
One. Usako is her.
Is that? I think it is.
What's her name though?
I think her name is like straight up Chibiusa. Like Usagi. Her name's also Usagi.
Her name's also Usagi.
Like, she goes by Chibi because she's like little. So
that's why it's Chibiusa.
Small Lady, something
and
else.
And now Black Lady.
Black Lady because she's evil.
Yeah, and somehow she, who is like sort of a manipulated transformation of the Wise Man, is now right hand to Diamande, who is our sort of
who is Sapphire's older brother.
Yeah.
So the main kickoff of this plot is,
and Sapphire hasn't been important in the last few episodes.
Well, he was in the other ones.
He was there,
but he was also kind of being like, I don't trust the Wise Man.
Yeah,
he has been being skeptical. Yeah, so in this one, his skepticism reaches full tilt, and he pulls like a power chip out of the Wise Man.
We've missed the part where somehow we're in real Tokyo.
But we haven't. We haven't missed the part, but the show has refused to show us that part. For some reason, we're just back. We don't know how. It looks like also later on, Sapphire just goes to modern day, or like present day Tokyo, somehow.
But I guess they were sort of within a vision, like for a lot of that, right?
Yeah,
they were like within a vision.
I think. Also possibly it could make sense more so how they came back if we could remember how they even got there.
Yeah. If
maybe they got there from just a vision, and it's very obvious how they can come back.
And as I said while we were watching it, is that. Luna P, Sailor Pluto was the means of transportation. I remember that.
But then I guess maybe since Luna P left, they just automatically transported back. But they probably should have shown us that.
They probably should have, but maybe it cost too much to animate.
I suppose. Main plot of this, he takes out something out of the Wise Man's machine. Wise Man catches him and is trying to kill him. So Sapphire goes back to Earth. He's kind of dying there, and then he bumps into Koan and a bunch of these other. We see these characters who look like they're characters. They got green hair, cat ears, and they must be somebody. And then we remember that they are former Freaks of the Week who have been reformed by Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I love that.
And then I remember, I don't remember the episode specifically, but I remember us watching something and say, hey, this time we didn't kill the Freak of the Week. They became normal people and cool people and like kind of allies. So in this one, we see that Sapphire is talking to those people who also knew him, so they must have also been part of the Black Moon clan. And he's basically saying, they're telling him, like, oh, we've been helped by Sailor Moon. You got to tell, Sailor Moon's good. And he's like, I got to tell my brother that Sailor Moon is good and that the Wise Man's plan is bad. He's trying to actually end all of life in the universe, which there's something specific I'm thinking of, some stupid game character that wants that, it has that motivation, but I mean, there's so many. There's just one specifically that I'm thinking of. Maybe it's like Mortal Kombat or something, trying to end all life on.
Sorry, I'm just checking to see if Reddit had issues with this.
The Tubi?
No, Reddit. If Reddit was pissed off about this
episode. about the continuity. Just
and apparently there's more in the manga.
That would make sense.
There's more context here for the manga.
I mean, if we ever watch Crystal,
and Crystal, and Crystal as well.
I'm sure, we'd get some closure in Crystal. Anyway, he bumps into some reformed Black Moon clan people who say Sailor Moon good. He's got to go tell his brother. He's gonna go try and tell his brother that his brother Prince or Diamande or whatever.
Diamante, yeah.
That Sailor Moon's not even Sailor Moon, but the Wise Man's plan is bad. Black Lady's there. She's kind of fighting the sailors, trying to stop them using like a badminton bird and
the
racket, just hitting them.
So peculiar.
Is weird. In the middle of her like about to do like the kill shot, Tuxedo Mask comes and throws the rose right through
the badminton bird.
The bird and kind of catches it on the ground, and
it's like old school badminton bird. It had actual feathers.
Yeah, feathers, and she's kind of like decommissioned. She's not like hurt, but she's kind of like, my weapon's gone. Let me just listen to what's going on.
Yeah.
Sapphire, the guy who has returned back, the younger brother, is trying to tell his older brother. Then the Wise Man just shows up and just like obliterates him, totally fries him like 3 times. And he's like,
like nuclear, like
blast. It looked like,
I thought those scenes were
hype. It reminded me of like the nuclear blast from Akira.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was very
Akira. And since it's a kids show, the one thing was missing was him turning into like black ash or something at the very end. I was like,
we got Black Lady, might as well get Black Ash too.
If it wasn't Sailor Moon, I'd expect that, but yeah, it seems like it should happen. Then he kind of falls down and just dies and says his last few words. But
Diamante is gonna go next, right?
I think he's dying. Yeah, all the Planet Nemesis Black Moon clan has been dying, so I assume he's dying. Black Lady also. I thought she was only going to be 1 episode. She's at least going to be in 3 because she's.
Well, we could see in the thumbnail here that she's in at least the next 2.
No, but that's she's in Fortnite Run. Oh yeah, she's in. Yeah, so she's going to be in at least a few more.
Yeah.
It's cool. She's neat. She's an actual interesting character because a lot of the times we have no connection to these characters, but at least like we kind of hypothetically know who she is because we know who she is. We don't like. Black Lady's basically not Chibiusa anymore, but at least it's like, it is kind of Chibiusa, so it's cooler than just some random,
Well, yeah, that's what I said last time.
Yeah, it's neater than just, I don't know, some random person. Sapphire does indeed die, and it was the Wise Man's trap, so, I mean, if you just don't watch this episode...
I'm looking forward to seeing the Wise Man reveal.
Well, that's another thing. He's like, well, who are you? Because Sapphire's talking to the Wise Man saying, who are you? And he said, I cannot reveal who I am yet.
Yeah, I thought that was hype.
Yeah, I mean, the Wise Man's also talking about in his plan, it's the Death Phantom or Phantom Death.
Yeah.
He's talking about that.
Yeah, that was who's the destroyer of all.
The controller of the universe.
Yeah.
So he's, anyway, he said to defy Phantom Death is to bring death.
Was that this episode?
That was this episode when he's first attacking at the very start.
And you said this is some Scooby Doo.
Yeah, because there was like the skull showing up on top of the earth, and it looked.
Yeah, it was very late night TV.
Yeah, it was a pretty good episode. It was a little lore heavy. Yeah, it's one that if you don't know who people are, you're not going.
Yeah, and I was struggling a bit. Like I forgot who Sapphire was.
Frankly. I liked that. But
you explained it.
Yeah.
Now I'm all.
You remember, yeah. I like the episode, but again, I think the biggest issue with this episode is if you just read the title, then you actually don't need to watch the episode at all.
Yeah, I know.
That is the entire.
The thing is, and it's not like just because we're using a streaming service.
No, this is
we know it.
Legitimately.
No, like the title pops up in the episode.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and it's. Yeah, I assume that's Sapphire, like Shinde, more than likely. Yeah. Waizuman though, and then whatever that is, Trap. So that is the Japanese name as well.
But yeah, this was I would give this episode a
7. 6.5. Because it was decent, but it was
6, like a 6.8.
Yeah, it was closer to a 7.
Like a strong 6, a light 7.
So and then the localized title is Brotherly Love, which doesn't really explain much, but
that makes sense though.
I think it's really dumb.
I think Brotherly Love's cute.
But cute I think it doesn't really fit the episode because
you don't have any brother.
Well, I guess, but also I think Diamande.
But maybe Brotherly Love is in reference to the Black Lady. Sorry.
The lack of love. Mm-hmm. Nobody loves her because of her birthday. Yeah, I mean, this was the best of the 3 episodes we watched tonight. Yeah. So, I mean, that's that.
Yep. Thanks for watching.